What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about why you should be making investments into your future. When I mean investments, I'm not talking about more gear. Investing into intrinsic value assets. Investing into the stock market, properties, cryptocurrency. Now, if this is your first time to the channel, please hit the subscribe button so you can see when we upload videos like this next time. The problem with filmmakers is that we're so encapsulated within our imagination and the projects that we want to create. It seems like we don't think about long-term or how we're going to get out of the game. At the end of the day, everything that you're doing in life, it's always a stepping stone for the next best thing. Yes, we're filmmakers now, but 4 or 5 years from now, we want to set ourselves up in a way where we can create a legacy through our own company to create enough funds to alleviate us from that bind of working day to day and going from projects to projects, clients to clients. That's not the life. Allow me to show you a different perspective. Imagine you just started your business in filmmaking. Obviously, the startup is rough. 3 years down the line, you're doing pretty good for yourself and everything is going great. Out of nowhere, a life-changing event that you cannot control, such as the pandemic that just passed, comes through and you're sitting here wondering where's the next project's coming from. You want to be able to create a way where you have an exit strategy to where you could accumulate funds, invest that funds into intrinsic value assets, meaning assets that goes up in price the longer time goes by. So that way those assets can make money for you while you work, sleep, whatever you may choose to do on vacation, travel, whatever it is. And that's the whole point of investing into these assets. I'll be honest with you, it's not all unicorns when you decide to go that way because you're going to have to make some sacrifices to your lifestyle. The first step into getting into that mindset, I would 100% start reading entrepreneurial and self-help books. Those books will give you a kickstart and give you an idea and even open your mind to show you, I'm doing this business thing all wrong. And that's the spark that you need that's going to flip your whole trajectory in life. I'm gonna leave some books down in the description so that way you could have a head start on where to start. Once you get into that entrepreneurial and investing mindset, now it's time for you to start to understand the different type of assets you will need to invest in. As you do your research into the different type of assets that are out there, such as real estate, stocks, bonds, ETFs, cryptocurrency, whatever it may be. At that point, you will have enough knowledge to understand, okay, what are some of the long-term assets that I can invest in? The reason why I say long-term is because we don't have time to keep up with the trend. We're always editing or we're always moving to the next. We want somewhere to keep our money and we know that it's gonna grow 2 to 3 or 5%. You wanna put your money in somewhere where it's constantly growing and you're constantly putting your money in there. Some of the things that a lot of people say is that, well, I don't have that much money to start investing with. I don't get paid that much. I don't make that much. Whatever the excuse might be, you always have something. Start off with $10, $5. Personally, for me, I've been heavy on cryptocurrency because cryptocurrency for me right now, I would say that's the new stock market. So imagine your parents got into the stock market when it first came out. This is the opportunity that you have right now with cryptocurrency. Do not miss that opportunity. Start doing your research and putting your money into some of these companies that are creating some real world utility-driven assets. And that's where you want to put your money into because 4 or 5 years from now, these assets have huge potential to blow up. At the end of the day, it's not about just creating great stories, creating great projects. It's also about setting yourself up with a future full with security and knowing that if anything comes about, find more assets to invest in and just let the time pass because everything shall pass. With that being said, if you have any questions, hit them down below. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, hit that thing with a thumbs up. I'll see you on my next one. Deuces.